You water your garden in the evening, and everything looks perfect. But by the next morning, seedlings are gone, lettuce leaves are shredded, and all that remains are tiny silver trails snaking across the soil. The immediate instinct for many gardeners is to declare war, usually by reaching for a bottle of harsh chemical pellets to wipe out whatever caused the damage. This diagram of a garden food web shows the problem with that approach. When a slug ingests a chemical pellet, toxicity travels up the food chain. The pellets also poison the birds, frogs, and ground beetles that naturally hunt these pests. By attempting a chemical quick fix, gardeners wipe out the predators that provide natural resistance. This creates an empty environment where the next wave of slugs can multiply without any threats at all. To stop the destruction without damaging the ecosystem, we have to look closely at the biological reality of the animal itself. Slugs are highly vulnerable organisms. Their soft bodies lose water rapidly, meaning they absolutely require damp, shaded microclimates to survive. A garden's physical layout, specifically how it retains or releases moisture, is the ultimate lever. How you manage water directly determines whether these creatures are a minor background nuisance or a nightly invasion. A simple shift in a gardener's daily routine can completely break the specific environmental conditions these pests require. This chart illustrates the impact of watering times on slug activity. Evening watering creates a peak moisture spike right as nocturnal slugs become active. But by shifting to morning, the soil surface dries before nightfall, cutting off their travel moisture. Beneath the plants, dense weeds and wet mulch create cool daytime bunkers. Removing these shelters exposes the hiding pests to sunlight and predators. Effective pest management relies on systematically dismantling the hospitality of the environment, making it too difficult for the organism to survive in the first place. Physical barriers can offer extra protection for vulnerable plants, but they only succeed when they respect the biological reality of the pest. Copper tape wrapped around a raised bed creates a mild physical reaction when a moisture-coated slug touches it, successfully discouraging them from crossing. Crushed eggshells, however, quickly soften in wet environments, losing their sharp edges and failing to protect the plants. Then there is the issue of attractants. The beer trap is widely recommended, but it comes with a counterintuitive risk. This map demonstrates the systemic flaw of the beer trap. While it drowns the immediate threats, the fermenting yeast scent acts as a beacon. Those scent vectors cross property lines, accidentally pulling massive populations from neighboring yards directly into yours. A safer strategy involves plant timing. By protecting or delaying the planting of vulnerable sprouts indoors, gardeners wait until the stems are tough enough to naturally withstand minor grazing. Individual tactics and traps only succeed when deployed as part of a broader understanding of the local environment. Careful observation consistently outperforms isolated internet tricks. In a true natural forest ecosystem, these creatures serve as essential decomposers, responsible for breaking down decaying matter. They take dead organic material and return vital resources back into the soil matrix, completing a crucial step in nutrient cycling. They only become a destructive plague when human-made, concentrated growing spaces provide unnatural levels of food, without the predators needed to keep their numbers in check. Total pest eradication is an impossible and ecologically damaging goal. The true sustainable objectives are control, balance, and protection. These are achieved through minor environmental tweaks that reduce excess moisture and invite natural predators back to the area. Successful gardening is not about waging war or blind domination. It comes down to learning to read nature's patterns, making small adjustments, and quietly shifting the ecological balance back.